Oh, is this working? Can't really tell. I'm like doing this a different way this time, so I'm trying to figure it all out. Let's see. It is working, maybe. Yo, what's good, guys? All right, I wasn't sure if this was on or not. Wasn't sure if we were here or not. What's up, Travis? Josh, Ted, Ethan, Carlos, what's up, guys? Where's the board? Waiting for it to drop? Dude, I'm waiting for it to drop too. I don't know where it's at, but it should be here any day. Any day. All right, let me pop this chat out real quick so I can see that. Twitch chat. Yo, what's up, Poppy? Live on Twitch as well. So whichever viewing experience y'all want to get, I'm on both. Pop out this chat as well. All right, minimize this. Should be good to go in a second. Damn, I wish the YouTube chat wasn't so damn small, bro. It's so tiny. Love watching all the content behind the scenes stuff. Yo, thank you, bro. I appreciate you, Skate Ohio. What's up, Matthew? All right, let's see here. All right. I think we're good to go for the most part. Might open these on my phone too so I can actually see what's going on. Twitch Stream Manager. So yeah, basically I just want to embroider some pants, and I figure while I'm here just embroidering all the pants, I might as well kick it with all you guys, hang out, answer questions, chat it up with you guys. You got back from the streets like 30 minutes ago. How were the spots? Good spots? Can't kickflip in the crib, man. I can't kickflip in the crib. What's up, Brandon? Yeah, we're good over here, man. Fam's good. I'm good. Chilling. Audio sounds super proper. Shout out to the dude on audio. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm just using the same mics that I use for my YouTube stuff. All my YouTube stuff. Gotta figure out a way to make this chat like bigger, dude. It's so weirdly small. I kind of maybe figured it out. Maybe figured it out. Go Birds. Yes, sir. Now I think I fucked something up. Is this, what am I clicking, dude? What the fuck is this? I gotta read this. Pop this out again. Sounds crisp? Nice. That's what we like to hear, dude. That's what we like to hear. All right, there we go. I'll just leave it at that. It's small, but it's whatever. It's whatever. All right, cool. I'm skating for the first time in a while because of you. Dude, thank you, man. I'm glad I can get people hyped. I do like to hear that when people are hyped on the content and like are getting back into skating. I feel like I have a lot of people who are getting back into skating because of my videos, especially older people. Like the majority of my like viewers or whatever, like you guys are actually like my age almost. So that's pretty sick. And it's a lot of people that haven't skated, they got jobs, they got to do stuff, you know? And then like they're getting back into skating because they're seeing all the videos and shit. It's pretty tight. Are Reebok skate shoes any good? I don't know. I haven't tried Reebok skate shoes, but I think they make, I think it's called like the Quartz, maybe? The Reebok Quartz that I got recommended a few times by some people. They sent me them. They're like, you should try these, but haven't tried them yet. But we shall see. But right now, I'm still skating those Strike Movement shoes that are pretty good. Definitely really expensive though, so I don't know. Like, that's a whole nother thing, but the shoes are actually decent, and they sent them to me, so I gotta appreciate that, you know? Temperature was 103 this afternoon. Dude, it was so hot out today. I don't know where you're at, but here, me and Shane went out, we filmed a video today, so that should be up Friday. And, dude, it was ridiculously hot outside. Like, it was jacked. It was really jacked. Phone overheated like 3 times. Not cool. Not cool. That's been like a big issue for me trying to film videos this summer. My phone overheats so many times. I sometimes have to leave the car running. I leave my car running so that I can go back, put my phone in the AC, and then like cool it down. It's seriously nuts. Really hot, dude. I'll turn this on actually. Get this all set up. Let me see. Dude, I'm going to need you guys' help too with like, I'm still trying to dial in what colors I'm going to do on the olive pair of pants and the tan pair of pants. They making coolers for the phones yet? Dude, they are, but they're for like gaming and stuff. So you have to like plug them into something, or it uses the USB of your phone to like cool the phone. It's not like I don't know. Target sells phone umbrellas. Dude, I've seen the phone umbrellas. They're pretty funny. I've seen the phone umbrellas that like, it would work for me too. I have a little like iPhone cage that has like screws and stuff. I could like put it on there, but it seems a little much. I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, if my phone doesn't overheat, then I guess that's what we gotta do. I feel like the umbrella thing would be cool for when I'm doing my videos solo, because I'm always on the tripod anyway, and that would be easy. That would be super easy. But like me and Shane passing a camera back and forth, like this whole rig with an umbrella on it, would be kind of insane. I mean, it might be kind of funny actually. No jokes, turned 35, getting back into skating because of this channel. Dude, yes, Wes. Love that, man. Usually skate at night. Dude, I like to skate at night too, but like, it's hard to, I don't know. I find it a lot easier now, besides the temperature, to get out early in the day and get stuff done. Because I definitely been more, or I used to be more of an evening skater too. What up, Matt? You ever skate in Bethlehem? Sometimes I go up to that plaza, but it's been a while. What, in the Target t-shirt? Nah, bro, this is my homie Mitch. He doesn't make them anymore, but my homie Mitch, he actually has the YouTube podcast, skate podcast. What the hell is that called? I forget what it's called, but I did it like a few months back. And he was making these Rad Dads t-shirts back in the day. Dude, I love it because it's so soft. Like, it's definitely a chillin' shirt. Like, I don't really go out skating in this shirt, but when I come home and I put on the cozy clothes, Dead Air Radio. Yes, Dead Air Radio. What's up, Quentin? Yeah, so it's Mitch from Dead Air Radio. He made these shirts back in the day, and it's just super soft. So I always put it on when I'm in chill mode. Do you have any tips on kickflips? My front foot lands before the skateboard. Dude, I feel like that's a safety thing, bro. The kickflip, because you kickflip and your foot goes flick and then straight to the floor. Instead of, you have to flick and bring your foot up and back around to stay on top of the board. But dude, I did the same thing trying to learn kickflips. I remember that because it was frustrating. It was like weeks of just kickflipping and landing with my back foot on the board and my front foot underneath the board. So like, I don't know. I think you just have to really trust yourself, and once you get that flick, stay in the air. Don't try to safety put your foot down, you know what I mean? You see that down sets? Yeah, you kickflip, catch it, and then just take the front foot off. It's definitely like a I'm kind of scared sort of thing. That's what I think it is. I gotta lock in this embroidery machine real quick. Dial it in. Dial it in. Gotta adjust the size. All right. Location where we're putting this thing. All right, we're dialed. Doing a travel skate vlog. So we have a trip coming up where Santa Cruz is going to China for like 2 weeks or almost 2 weeks, and I really want to do something there. I really want to do something there. Me and Mario were talking about it, and like since we both do YouTube, I feel like one day or whatever, like we're basically going into this like having an understanding that like, yo, whenever you're down to film, like film me, and then whenever you want me to film you, just let me know and I'll film you, so we can kind of get stuff for our channel while we're out and about. You know what I mean? Because before when it was just me doing it, it was kind of hard to get like it's hard to capture moments and also like film my moments and also just be hanging out with the crew. It was always kind of a weird balance of stuff. That's why I never really did them too much. But I want to, yeah. I think it'd be super sick. And a little like behind the scenes for like all you guys, you know, who aren't like in the van or on the trip, like be pretty dope. Exactly, Chris, exactly. All right. We're going with the first one here. And I'll show you guys the color when I'm done this first one. I did a couple last night to test them out. And the black pair is looking good, so I started off with the black. But I got to figure out the colors for the olive pair and the green, or the olive pair and the tan pair. Like what colors, I don't know what colors you guys think would look best. Like as for logo color on the pants, I kind of am looking for a little help. I got a few ideas, but I can't figure out what I like best color-wise for these things. You should do some interviews of local skaters. I'm sure we'll have a translator with us. We definitely have like a crew from China that's with us. We have a driver and stuff and translators and stuff like that from the distribution over there. So I think that it should be not that hard to be able to do that. Shouldn't be too bad. All right, let's line this puppy up. A little too far over. Did I go all the way to the side of this thing? Why does it look weird? I think we're good. Test it one more time. All right, we're chilling. Big chilling. Red looks good with olive. Complementary colors on the color wheel. Gotta do a park review of Freedom. Damn, dude, Freedom. I forgot that place existed. In Jersey? YouTube doesn't notify that I'm live? Maybe do you got the bell? You gotta click the bell, right? Isn't that how you get notified about shit? I don't know if maybe it's a setting on my part. I don't know. All right, here we go. First one. Coming in hot. So like, for example, I have, this is like an olive pair right here. Let's see. I was thinking maybe something like this. I don't know if you can see that very well. If it shows up good on camera, but it's like it's almost like an orange-ish color, but I don't know how you guys feel about that. Or for olive specifically, like I personally, like, or there's black. But olive specifically, oh yeah, it's kind of gold. It's kind of gold. Exactly. But I always really liked how the olive with the white logo looked, like the last run that I did. So I might just run back white too. I'm not sure. Like, but the gold looks pretty sick. Gold looks sick. Tan logo on the olive might be fire. So I did post that photo that had like the off-white. It was like kind of like an off-whitish tannish logo on the green that also looked really sick on the olive. What's up with denim? That's the problem. Like, maybe one day when I get to the point where I can actually manufacture my own pant specifically, then I can do denim and shit like that. But this whole thing started because this is the pant that I've been rocking for like years. Do you make size 28 or small in the cargos? Yeah, I make size small. They are 28 to 31 waist, I think, is the size small. That's what I wear. That's what I wear, the size smalls. Brown and white would look sick. Olive and silver. Like a cream color. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I have to find the thread that I used for the one, and I can't find the little. I stitched it as like a little example one, like I'm showing you guys here. Like I have the one somewhere that's in like a tannish cream color, and it looks fucking sick. All right, trim off the excess real quick. But this, when I posted the photo asking people what they thought of the colorways, this was, for the black at least, this was a clear winner. So I went with this. But it's black with like the baby blue. I don't know how it comes out on camera, but it's baby blue. It looks really sick. This one came out dope. Gold looks nice. That's what I'm like thinking, gold or that tan color. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to take it over. I have some time to think because we got a lot of pairs of black to go through. I'm just going to do probably most of the black tonight until I'm over it anyway. What size were these? I'm trying to put them all in size order this time so that I don't confuse myself again. Last time I embroidered all the pants just randomly and didn't have them in size order, and then the order started coming in and I had to dig through all the pants. I don't know if you guys remember that, but what's up, Validus? What's for dinner? Today we had buffalo chicken wraps. You see Andrew Cannon's 9 Club? Yeah, I watched it. It was good. And then I called him and we had a good convo about it. It was sick. I was like kind of calling him to thank him for, I don't know, I feel like he talked pretty highly of me that whole episode, so it was pretty sick. Buffalo Vegan, Shadow Boss, what's up? Yeah, Buffalo Vegan wraps. Buffalo Vegan wraps. Baby blue looks sick. Yeah, baby blue, I think it came out really sick. Navy blue would also look sick. Maybe next run I could do baby blue. Or I mean, navy blue. Navy blue with the black might like blend in a little bit. Like, I want to do a run. Where it's kind of like a stealth. I don't know, like color match. You know, like olive on olive, tan on tan, and black on black. Just kind of like logos there, but not really there. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking about doing that maybe next run. We'll see how this run goes. This is the largest run that I am doing, like, or that I have done so far. So hopefully people out there still want a pair of pants. Because I kind of went ham on this one. But I figure every single time I do this, they're sold out in like within like 2 days. So I'm like, at least maybe if I get a bigger run, I can have them for a while. People come across them, want to buy a pair. That's kind of my thought behind it. But hopefully I didn't go balls deep. You know what I'm saying? How is Shane? Shane is good, man. Saw him today. We got a good session in today, but before today, I haven't seen him in like 3 weeks. Or I guess he stopped by my house. I gave him a sheet of grip tape. He needed some grip for a new board. But other than that, I haven't seen him in like a couple weeks or skated with him, and it was good. It was good to skate with someone, man. I've been pretty much skating by myself for the past like 3 weeks. Everyone else working, and you know they're all working and doing their thing, but got nobody to skate with. Can you hold the pants up to the camera? Like a pair that I already did. Is that good? You got them? I've only done black so far. Figured I'd probably do all the black first because I'm actually like committed to the color, and then figure out what I really want to do for the next two. Tan on tan like that Eagles hat. Yeah, that thing's dope. Dude, it's funny that hat, man. People always comment on that hat. I actually bought it, like, I know it's just a hat, so this doesn't really matter, and that's why I bought it in the first place, but I bought it from Dick's Sporting Goods, and it was actually a women's hat. But, like, I put it on, and I was like, dude, this thing fits awesome. The colorway's sick. Like, the underneath of the brim is like a rose gold. I was like, damn, this shit's tight. I had to cop. Had to cop. Pair underway. Also, we need Shane in those ASAP. I'm trying, man. I mean, this time we might actually have pairs left around, so I'm trying to hook them up. Do a run of vintage style track pants. That'd be sick. I just gotta find like a good pair that I like. I have a pair of like what I wear. I'm not wearing them right now, but around the house I have a pair of sweatpant cargo pants that are awesome. Like I love them. They got like these drawstrings on the bottom, super comfortable. So I was thinking about doing like a chill pair like of cargo sweats. You know, that'd be a cool idea. What do you do with the strings on the end of the pants? Do you just let them dangle? Like at the very, are you talking about the ones at the very bottom? The ones at the very bottom, these ones, I usually tie them a little, like, I don't tie them tight, but I pull them together to where the pant doesn't fall below my shoe. And then I cut the excess off so they're not dangling. But if I don't do anything with these strings, they're too wide at the bottom to where they'll like go over the bottom of my shoe sometimes. So I kind of tie them to how I like them, and then I cut the excess off. Or like I've seen people use them at the bottom to like if it's hot outside, they'll like pull them up and then tie them tight so they kind of like shorts. They just like tie them at the knee or whatever. Ever deal with any Achilles tendon soreness? No, not since I was like really young. Really young, I was skating off this loading dock and I like hyperextended my Achilles, but I think I was so young that like, I mean, it still was like a couple weeks, but I healed pretty quick because it was like only a couple weeks in. Have you seen Kayla's new pants? Yes, Kayla's is doing like mesh. I think he just came out with a pair of like mesh cargos that look super sick. Yeah, I like that he's doing his thing. I actually talked to him a little bit through the DMs when he saw me doing this like a couple months back. I was posting about pants and shipping out orders and stuff, and he DM'd me like, kind of just, yo, how's it going? Or how's this going with the pants? Like, I'm thinking about doing something similar. Like, you know, we talked about it for a little bit. I was like, dude, go for it, man. It's like, it's fucking sick. You get to just make whatever you want. And like, you know, it's all on you. Like, do that shit, man. I was like, you got enough of a following to do it, you know? And then like a couple months later, I saw that he's doing it. I want to get a pair of those pants, actually. They look cool. They look really dope. Gotta cut off the excess here. Buttery. What's up, Steak? See you in there, bro. What's good? You fuck with the Air Max? I don't fuck with them enough to like buy them, and they're not a shoe that I really look like I would skate. Like, they don't really look like a shoe I would skate in, so like, I don't know. I don't really care to get them. But they're cool. Like I think they look sick. But like as far as looking sick goes, like I'm not trying to buy a pair of shoes to chill in that like I don't know. Basically, I don't need them. You know, it's not worth it for me at this point to buy the shoes to wear around. You know, if I know I'm not gonna skate them. Pretty much any shoe that I'm purchasing is like a shoe that I really want to skate. That looks like something I want to fuck with and skate. And then like I can make a video on and hopefully like continue skating them if I like them. That's kind of where I'm going with the whole like skate journey or like shoe journey. So yeah. Size is this? It's a large too. Yeah.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
Yo, the bro. Thanks for the Prime sub, man. Appreciate you. Over on Twitch with the Prime. I think dunks are pretty comfy. Dunks look decent. Yeah, dunks look pretty good. The skate. Honestly, so do like the New Balance, what is it, like the 480, which is like New Balance's dunk. That shoe looks pretty good too. You got a solid nollie flip crook. Dude, nollie flip crooks are freaking hard, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of those tricks that I never would say that I really had like down. One or the 480? Yeah, the 480s is like the dunk, right? What did I say? Did I say 480? I don't know, but that one looks kind of cool. So it's like if I was gonna skate a shoe like that, I don't know which one I would rather get. Dunks, I guess, are the OG, right? But I don't know. But yeah, nollie flip crooks. One day I'll go out and do a nollie flip crook in a couple tries, and the next day takes me like 30 minutes to do one nollie flip crook. I don't understand. But that's skateboarding, you know? A lot of skateboarding don't make no sense. A lot of skateboarding don't make no sense. I think that's why we get so addicted to it. We're trying to figure it out constantly. $480 is the New Balance dunk. They're both expensive and New Balance. Yeah, I mean, also the other thing I've been doing, man, I've been like the Tyshawn's that I bought, any skate shoes that I bought recently, I get them bitches on sale. Like I'm literally like going to skate shops websites and I'm clicking like the sale button, dude. I'm out here trying to get a deal, man. You know what I'm saying? Got to catch those deals. Tom Spitfire or Bones? I mean, I skate for Richta, so you're asking the wrong guy, dude. I skate Richtas, and I've only skated exclusively Richta wheels for like the past 11 years or something crazy. Probably 12 years, actually. Dude, those Tyshawn's I got, the not the white colorway that I had initially, but that purplish color, I got them for $40, dude. That is a deal. And that shoe's good. I do like that shoe. Definitely fuck with that shoe. Skated really well. I might actually go back to skating that at some point because I did the strike movement video, and the Tyshawn still had some life left in them, so I kind of took those off early. I could definitely go back to skating those. Gotta try the A6 Japans. I know, dude, but they're never on sale. Like, that's a shoe I can't find on sale. The A6 Japans. You fuck with any Warsaw yet? Dude, funny enough, like, Jamie, I actually talked to Jamie for a long time a few weeks ago. And he did actually send me some Warsaws. But I kind of told him, like, dude, I don't really skate vulcanized shoes like that. Like, I haven't skated Volk since I rode for Fallen. Like, I haven't skated Volks in so long. But he was kind of like, oh, like, I'll send them out. Like, if you would like to check them out and do a video on them, like, that would be rad. So, like, I do have some Warsaws here. 2 pairs, but... Dude, and I'll be honest, like, just right now, those are quality shoes. Like, I took them out of the box, expecting them to be, like, Fallens, you know, or, like, something like that. The Warsaw shoes they feel very premium, dude. Feel very premium. The chapters, I don't know what they're called. You want to see them? I'll get them. They're right here. Let me see. But yeah, he sent me 2 pairs. Yeah, they're called the Chapter. Adidas was, dude, honestly, if I gotta be real, I did like the look of the Asics, I think, the most. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys the other pair, because the other pair, this is just black and white. This pair's a little bit different. It's like a gray colorway. But dude, this material, super high quality feeling. Like, everything feels really nice. Feels really nice. Sometimes Volks aren't too bad. I know, man. And to be real, I was looking at this shoe the other day again. This isn't a real thick Volk either. Like, some of the Vans you see out there nowadays are like real fat and thick Volk that kind of stick out. This is actually not bad. But this stuff feels nice, dude. And the insole in here, like, even the little in whatever you call this thing, the packing, quality packing right there. Look at this. Solid. Nah, but the insole, this insole, I don't know if you see that. Quality insole right there. Quality insole. Am I sewing the pants myself? I'm not like sewing the pants myself. I do the embroidery myself. So I do the logo on the pants myself. But yeah, no, like, the only thing is that I just haven't skated a vulcanized shoe in a very long time. But if I'm going to, it's going to be these because they do look actually decent. Jamie Foy's numerics. Yeah. I mean, that shoe to me, the Jamie Foy New Balance numeric is very traditional, like, standard vulcanized shoe for every shoe brand. Like, it's a New Balance, yeah, so the quality might be a little better, but it just looks like it looks like these kind of. It's like your standard vulcanized shoe on a company. Nothing really too crazy about it, but yeah, like, first look, like I said, I never skated them, obviously. I might do a review on these soon. I'm still kind of trying to wrap my head around that idea, but the box, quality, like, everything to me before actually putting these, like, I did put them on, but before actually skating them, screams quality, dude. So good shit, Jamie. I just got to see if I'm going to skate them at some point or not. But yeah, I do all the embroidery on the pants myself. Were Delo's shoe cupsole? Yeah, they were cupsole. And that shoe was really good too. Not the biggest fan of mids, but at the same time, I would have continued skating that shoe for much longer if it fit me properly. But ours doesn't make my shoe size. The smallest size they make is an 8, so that's what I was skating in those videos. But I need a 7.5 for sure. For sure, for sure. You know? What's the difference between vulcanized and cup sole? Vulcanized, I think, is so I don't really know, to be honest. Like what I can tell you from the skate point of view, like skating the shoes, one is way thinner and like grippier, which is the vulcanized. It's basically vulcanized is wrapped in rubber. The cup sole is like attached from the bottom. And the cup sole usually is thicker and they're able to add more padding within it, as to where the vulcanized sole, from what I understand, is rubber met with the shoe and then they wrap it, which is the vulcanized wrap you see. I don't know if I'm 100% right on that, but basically, vulcanized usually means a thinner shoe that's very, very grippy, to like your flicks are grippy because it has a lot of rubber. And cup sole is usually a little more cushiony on the bottom of the foot and just has a more even flick because it doesn't have that super rubbery grip to the outside of it. If that, I think I don't know. I just skate the shoes. I don't make them, but that's from my understanding of the difference. Size was this one. I think these are all larges, but I don't want to mix them up. Yeah. All right, I do have to go in the other room and grab another stack of black pants because they're not in here right now. So do you like cup sole because the sole? I like no, I like a thin cup sole. So what I don't like about vulcanized shoes is the flick and the grip that they have. I find them to be way harder to break in as a shoe because I do a lot of flip tricks. Like maybe if I didn't do as many flip tricks and I just wanted to get on my board and ollie a bunch, or you know, like not do as many tech tricks, which that's just me personally. There's people out there like Shane O'Neill who skate vulcanized shoes. So like that's not a for sure 100% like you can't get tech in vulcanized shoes. But majority of like more ledge skaters skate cup sole shoes. That's just the truth, I feel like. But yeah, I just don't like the initial flicks of a vulcanized shoe and how thin they usually feel to the ground. Oh shit, what up, Casey? Honeybrook Park? Which one's that? Is Honeybrook the new AC park? Volk is for board feel and Cup is for jumping. You would think that, but I feel like a lot of jumpers end up skating vulcanized shoes, which is crazy to me. You know? All right, hold on. I gotta go grab a definitely good, but trust Asics. They need to hit you up, dude. I would love to skate Asics shoes consistently. Like, part of it's my fault. Like, I should maybe reach out to people more and try to get shoes from people, and I just haven't done that. Um, what's that? I woke him up. Ah. All right. We got more pairs. Of course, the two boxes I carried into this room were of khaki and olive pants and not black pants. So pretty unfortunate. All the black pairs are in the other room. You ever get a hole in your shoe above your big toe? Yes. Always. Look at this. These are the shoes I'm skating right now. Look where they're ripping. Right at my big toe, dude. Right at the tip. Right at the tip. Nah, I think it just depends on the shape of the shoe when that happens. And it depends on where your flick is. Like everyone kind of rips shoes a little bit differently, but if you're flicking off into the side, the last point that you're gonna hit is the very like the most opposite side of your shoe. You know what I mean? Which usually ends up being like right at the top. I've always ripped my shoes in that area. You hate those rips, forgot? Hey, it means you probably got a good flick though. Remember the like old I think it was an old S ad of like the Excels that PJ skated. That's where he rips the shoe, dude. What do I think of the new TJ Rogers shoe? I think that shoe looks well. The sole I think looks well. Actually, to me, I wish for him that he got more of a different looking shoe. I feel like that could have been any new S shoe that came out that like they kind of put his name on, which is a little bit unfortunate. I don't know if that's how that happened or not, but you know, because the sole kind of looks like the Avants, and it just kind of resembles like shoes they've kind of already made. But apparently they are a different sole. I think I didn't really look too much into it, but other than that, the shoe looks good. They kind of look like sort of like Avants. I really like that shoe. I really like the Avant shoe. So I think that shoe will skate good. I didn't look it up though, like price wise. I don't know where it's at, like how pricey that shoe is or what the deal is with that. But no, I think that shoe looks good. Still waiting on olive green pants with royal blue embroidery. Huh. Well, I mean, I haven't done the olive green yet. I'm trying to figure out what color I'm gonna do the olive green in, but it's hard to decide, man. I feel like the white looks so good on olive green that I almost want to do it again, or like not stray too far away from that. So I might do like a off-white or like tan kind of color on the olive. I think that could look super sick. But still trying to figure it out. I got time because I got a bunch of black pairs still to do, so I'm just thinking about it. Nice. Let's go. I got you, dog. Got a medium here. First medium, I think, of the day. Yellow gold. The Reebok Classics. Maybe that's what that shoe is called. We were talking about that earlier. Still need a schmedium? Ah, dude, that's hard. Hard to come by. Because, I mean, the smalls are like 28 to 31. Mediums are like 31 to 33 or something weird. But I'm not gonna lie, like the smalls that I wear are like a little bit tight in the waist. But I feel like the pant fits me well, so I just wear the smalls. Because if I wore the mediums, I think they would just be too big for me. So I kind of just suck it up, but yeah, it's tough. Need a pair? Let's go, dude. I'm gonna have a lot of pairs coming out soon, man. This is the biggest order I've done so far. Biggest order I've done so far. I haven't tried the new Battlefield game yet, nah. Which is annoying because I was watching someone stream and I thought I was gonna get the like free whatever, the code to play the game, and then I didn't realize I had to have my EA account linked to it, so then I never got the code and I wasted all this time. And then I was kind of over it at that point, to be real. But I don't know, I'll probably play it at some point. I will definitely play it when the Battle Royale comes out, if that's what they have. I would 100% try that. But the multiplayer, maybe. Not like too crazy, but like, I don't know. But yeah, I still be playing Call of Duty a bunch. Maybe not as much as I used to. Because like a lot of times now at night, like if homies aren't online or something, like I'll just edit a video or like I got other shit to do. But if people are getting on and it's going to be a good night, still play Call of Duty all the time. Keep folding these all weird, dude. I don't know why I keep doing that. What size waist am I? So I'm probably like a 30, to be real. If I wanted the pants to fit perfect without having to wear a belt, I'm probably a 30. Maybe even a 29, actually, now I think about it. Skinny dude. Scrawny man. Good story skating with Shane when you were younger? Probably. I'm trying to think. I don't know off the top, but Shane was just the thing I always say about Shane when we were younger is he was like so much better than me at skateboarding. It was insane. That dude came over my house like one of the first times I met him, and I skate like flat bar and a box in my driveway, and I was like feeble grinding, like learning like basics like that, you know. And this dude's 3-flip lipping my flat bar. I was blown away, dude. I was like, this dude is the best skater I've ever met in my life. At that time, actually, like he was so good. Now, he still is really good, but like he was on another level back then. I don't know if you guys ever looked up his old parts, but he's got a bunch of parts and like he's gnarly. Hey, what's up, the Emperor? How you doing, man? What's up, Rolando? America for life? America for life. Dude, I don't think I've ever skated a pair of Americas, actually. Lots of S's, a few pairs of Etnies when Etnies back in the day, the Artos, the Etnies Arto. I skated a bunch of pairs of those. But I don't think I ever had a pair of Americas. Which I mean, they're probably not much different than S's or Etnies, but it's just weird that I never have. Any chances of dark gray TA pants? Nah, unfortunately, I can only work with these colors that I make now. And also, I can get a camo colorway involved. But hopefully, eventually, I can, you know, get some other colorways going. But I would have to, like, manufacture the pant myself. Or have the pant manufactured. And that would allow me to do more colors. But I'm not quite there yet in the grand scheme of things, but hopefully eventually. America Herman G6. Yeah, I always liked that shoe. I always liked the Reynolds back in the day, like the Reynolds 3s, stuff like that. What's up, Silver Words? How you doing, man? The Adidas Booznits, that looks like a great shoe. I've always kind of wanted to skate that shoe, but never have, so maybe if I catch some of them on sale, I'll give it a shot. Why is this red? Oh, okay. Alignment looking nice. Let's get it. Alignment looking nice. I never had a pair of Lakais either. When I was growing up, I skated a lot of Circas, a lot of S, a few pairs of DCs, like Lynx. Fallens, obviously, once I got skating Fallens. Yeah, no Lakai's. Never skated Lakai's. I don't think I've ever skated Osiris. That was pretty big back in the day. Dude, I actually saw a kid the other day when I was at Radnor filming that video at Radnor Park with the switch flip back tail 3 show. I seen a kid at Radnor skating in D3s, man. I haven't seen D3s in years. Never had a pair of audios either. Never had a pair of audios. Know what I need to do? I should probably invest in like, not invest. That makes what I'm about to say sound way more serious than it is. But I should get another one of these, whatever these are called, embroidery hoops. That way I can be setting one up while the one's going. Setting one up while the one's going. You know what I mean? That's what I should be doing right now, dude. Working a lot faster. Converses, I tried to skate a pair of like the Kenny Anderson Converses a few years ago when I was between sponsors after I got off Fallen. And they were way too big for me. Like I got my normal size, you know, I was like, oh, let me get a 7.5. These things were like a 9.5. When they showed up, they were huge. I couldn't believe that they were even labeled a 7.5. Blew my mind. What up, Onions? Chef Onions. First shoe was a globe. I don't think I have ever had globes either. I must have not have had a lot of shit, dude. Did I share a part? I shared a part with Chris Cole in Strange World. Zero Strange World video. That was like kind of my first clips in like a real video part. I kind of had like the Hot Wax videos, obviously. And I can't remember if I had tricks in a Trans World video before that. But that part was like obviously the biggest, you know, thing at that time for me. Dude, Skechers. I wonder how the quality is. How do you think the qualities are on those Skechers, dude? IG clips are gonna be lit in the TA pants, dude. Tag me in the clips. I've actually been meaning to do this. Like make an account that's more geared, like an Instagram account that's more geared towards my YouTube stuff and like the pants stuff, and that way, like, I don't know, maybe I don't have to do that actually, but tag me in your shit, basically is what I'm saying. But I don't know, I've been thinking about making a different account to kind of be able to post more about this stuff to you guys, like for anyone who cares, and then have my account, obviously my normal account, but just because it feels a little weird, and maybe this is just me being like stupid, but it feels a little weird constantly posting like promoting my own stuff constantly from my account. So I almost want to have an account where like that's what I do on it, and like if people follow it, that's what they expect. You know what I mean? That's where like I feel the majority of people on my normal Instagram account follow me to like just see me skateboard, you know? Or whatever. So I've been thinking about doing that, but I haven't done it yet. It's a maybe for me at the moment. Then you have Footy in a Rain video. I don't think Rain ever made an actual video, but I would skate with them all the time. Yeah. I've only seen Kelvin skate the Volk model of the Skechers. Yeah, I'm curious what that shoe is like. Also, that kind of brings me to this point. I don't know how expensive those are, but I've also been thinking about doing a video where I review like a budget skate shoe, because I kind of feel that all the shoes I've reviewed have been expensive. You know what I mean? This last shoe was like $140. I reviewed the Reynolds. That was like $130. D'Lo shoe wasn't too bad. It was like $110. But I should review like a budget skate shoe that's hopefully good. You know what I mean? The New Balance 440s look good. So do the Westgates. I have not tried the Ashads yet. Kind of been meaning to. Is your real name Tom Asta? I mean, my name is Thomas Asta. But yeah, it's my real name. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Kellen. Dude, this shit is so small, bro. I have to like squint. I'm on my laptop too, so the screen's all small. But thank you, Kellen. I appreciate that, bro. Keys to backside flips. I think I did backside flips I did a keys video back in the day when I was doing those a bunch. The keys to skating gaps, I think it was, and I did backside flips in that video. But I don't think I went over specifically how to do the trick. It was more like tricks that are like kind of to get jumping down gaps, like good go-to tricks for gaps, if that makes sense. Control plus, does that work? If that works, dude, I'm going to thank you so much. Wait, control plus. No way, dude. You're a legend. What a legend, dude. I was doing the control and like trying to zoom my touchpad, but it wasn't working. This is much better. I can actually see things. That's sick. Basically a shoe, not like a budget skate shoe. I'm trying to think. Like I would basically scroll to find like the cheapest model from say like the cheapest Nike SB model I can find, the cheapest Adidas model I can find, the cheapest New Balance model I can find, and kind of see which one I think would be best and then skate that shoe and review it as like a great budget skate shoe. Hopefully I can say it's a great budget skate shoe. That makes sense. Do you iron on your TA pants or what do you recommend to keep them smooth? Definitely an iron, yeah. Dude, these things, like I'm sorry that when I ship them to you guys that they show up wrinkled as hell, but I'm letting you know that when I get them, they're wrinkled as hell. So you gotta iron them for sure. Definitely iron them or like a steam thing. I don't know. To get the wrinkles out. But either way, they definitely are wrinkly pants. Definitely. Sometimes I just won't even do shit though, and I'll just skate them for like a day and they're fine. I do ship internationally, yes. I do. You could check out on my website, like, I don't know, you could pick a different product because right now these are out of stock, but say you put something in your cart and then you can like kind of estimate shipping that way. It should give you an estimate on shipping to wherever you're from. And then if you, for some reason, it's not working for you and you're like, yo, I live in this area, but it says you don't ship to me, like just send me a DM on Instagram and I'll try to fix it. Because I can ship anywhere, for the most part. Definitely down to ship anywhere. Don't even have an IG. I'm about to make one. No IG. Hell yeah. Let me know, man. Have you shipped to? I think I have shipped to New Zealand. Yeah. I'd have to double check, but I've shipped to Australia, France, Germany, the UK, Japan, France, Portugal. I've shipped to a lot of places so far. Surprising, actually. Do you think I should get Nike SB Force 58? I'd have to look. I don't even know what that shoe is. Honest thoughts on Juicy Joint? I like the stuff, man. You know? But like I say in the videos, I don't... It'd be interesting to try it in a way where like I have something I'm trying to fix about myself. You know, like maybe my back has issues or my knees messed up. You know, right now I'm kind of just taking it to take it. So it's hard to tell you for sure like it works, you know, because I don't have anything to fix, which is good. Definitely glad I don't have anything to fix, but no North Korea yet? I don't know. I'd have to check my, like, I'm not sure off the top, but I'd have to check like my Shopify thing. I'm not sure. I've shipped to a lot of places though so far. I tried a bottle and liked it, but I couldn't tell if it was placeboed or not. Dude, that's how a lot of those products are, man. It's you know, it's tough to say. Found the Skechers model. How much is it? Forgot. Texas Skate Vet, what's up, man? Big fan. Have I ever skated anywhere in Texas? I have. Yeah, I've been to Houston, Austin, Dallas, El Paso. Maybe some smaller areas in between there. But yeah, I passed through Texas a bunch of times on like the old like black and white or the old Zero Mystery tours back in the day. And then when did I go recently? I went on a Santa Cruz trip recently to I feel like I did anyway. We went through Texas. Maybe I'm tripping. No, we did because I think we went to El Paso with Santa Cruz. And then you know, I've been to X Games and stuff in Austin a few times and that whole thing. So, been out there quite a bit. I like it. I really like Austin. And Dallas was actually nicer than I thought it was. Even though we don't fuck with them Cowboys, though, you know? But it was actually kind of a nice place, dude. Not gonna lie. $70 for the Skechers that Kelvin skates? Oh, snap. That's not bad. I mean, that's a cheap shoe, I feel like, nowadays. But it is a Skechers. You know? But, hey. Nowadays, with these prices, dude, skate shoe's a skate shoe, man. A little spray paint or something. If you don't like them, spray paint them up. Can't pay me to skate in Skechers, sorry. Yeah. I get it. I get it. It's funny though, man. People would say the same shit about Nike back in the day. When that started coming around again, people were like, this shit's whack, this shit's whack, this shit's whack. Next thing you know, you might even still think it's whack, but dude, they won on that one, bro. They got a lot of people skating Nikes. That's for damn sure. Do I think Skechers can do that? Probably not, but I'm just saying. It happens sometimes. Things happen sometimes. Any tips for fear of slipping out on a back big spin? Slipping out on a back big spin. I mean, that'll happen sometimes. The one way to avoid that would just be overly conscious of it and make sure that when you're big spinning, you're not dipping your head. You dip your head this way when you land, you're probably going to slip out. Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. All these companies, like, you know, they all came on the scene pretty whack at first. Now, look what happened, dude. Actual skate companies are dying because of it. You know? And that's you know, who do we blame for that? I guess skaters, dude. That's what we wanted, apparently. Apparently we wanted to not have any skate shoe brands left that are actually skate shoe brands, you know? But again, it's just like anything, bro. Like if you look at any other sport, these same companies run all the sports, bro. So it's like it's not hard for them to come in and take over like that, which kind of sucks, bro. You know? And I'm not saying I'm not guilty of it, bro. Look at me. I'm skating fucking I was skating Adidas's for a little bit, you know what I mean? Like that's just where we're at right now though. And there ain't much choices out there anymore. Oh, fuck. I fucked this one up, I think. That don't feel right. There we go. Fixed it. Almost blew that one, though. I'll tell you what. Almost seriously effed that up. That would have sucked. All right. I never tried the Blazers, nah. Never skated Blazers. The Last Resort Club Soles, I heard that they are, they actually look okay. I mean, they look kind of plainish, but they, what was I going to say about them? They kind of, like, look like a brick a little bit. They just look like they might be a little fat boy, dude. I don't know. You know what I mean? A little thick shoe. I could be wrong, though. This Friday, the pay it's going to drop this Friday. I don't know if they will drop this Friday. I don't know if I'm going to have... I don't know if I'm going to have them all done by then. I guess I could still put them for sale this Friday, maybe, and just do them as I ship them out. You rode for S? I did ride for S. Who's really skater owned anymore? Like Warsaw and Last Resort? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's crazy. I'm not sure. Honestly, the last time I saw a Last Resort shoe was a really long... It was at Kingswell when I was in LA, like, so it was like a year ago. And I don't remember exactly how they looked, if I gotta be real in person. I would like to check them out again. What color are the new khakis? Still trying to figure it out, man. So throw out your vote for what colorway you want to see. Because I've only done black pair so far. What's up, D-Lo? Dude, D-Lo in the chat, man. Guys, say what up to John D-Lo. That's fucking sick. Gotta send the lowest of each brand in there? Oh, fucking Skechers? Yeah, I did skate. I mean, I did skate for S with Penny, but to be honest, I don't think I ever saw, like, we never did anything with Penny while I was there because he, like, lives in Europe and S didn't really do any sort of trips or anything, so we would never get involved, like, with each other like that. We just kind of were, like, on the same team. That would have been sick to skate with Penny, though. That would have been dope as fuck. D-Lo, I don't know if you're still here or not, but today I was actually at the park and my homie had me doing a Manny trick. It reminded me of something you would do, except you probably would have, like, flipped out of it or something too. But I was doing a Manny or fakie Manny, drop to switch Manny, and then switch flipping up onto, like, a flat bottom of a mini ramp, you know? So it was like a little, maybe like 4 inches high or something. But we were thinking of you, dog. I was like, it's some D-Lo shit. I've been having fun with the Manny combos lately, though. I did one the other day, too. Well, I guess it's fun when they work out. But then Manny combos can be stressful. Tell you what. I do like this colorway, though. The black with the baby blue, I think, looks really nice. I think it looks really nice. Size is large. We got a large coming in hot. What Adidas shoe was your favorite to skate? I've only skated the one Adidas shoe. The Tyshawn's. Tyshawn 2s. And they were really fucking good, man. Manny can be the best of times. Patience is key. Exactly. Dude, I know, man. I know. I do enjoy doing them, though. It's fun. And everywhere I went recently just had, like, a perfect setup for Manny combos. So it was like asking for it everywhere I go now. Dude, any day now, that board, my new board should be available any day on the nhsskatedirect.com. I don't know what the deal is with it or if they don't have it in yet or what. I saw some skate shops are starting to get it already too. So if you got a local skate shop and they have it on order, you should check with them too. They might even have it before the website does because I've already been tagged in multiple skate shops that have my new board and it's still not live on the NHS site yet. So I'm not too sure, man. I'm still waiting for my box of them too. I literally have the one board still, man. I'm skating it right now. I'm like, fuck, I need a re-up. I need a box. So I don't think the boards got to NHS yet. That's, I think, what's going on. I think they're still in shipping. Don't you skate Thunders? You gonna try the new? Nah, I'm gonna skate. No, I'm not gonna try the new ones. The T2s or whatever. Probably not. I don't like fucking with my trucks. Switch heel or switch front heel on Love? Got any backstory for the people? Which was more difficult and how cold was it outside? So the switch heel, I know it wasn't cold outside because I think we went more in like, I want to say it was like the fall, because I did that in a t-shirt. I know I was wearing like a long sleeve when I did the switch front heel. I'm gonna say this is weird the way it went down. I kind of want to say that the switch heel was harder because the switch heel I had tried multiple mornings because at the time Love was hard to skate, so we were getting kicked out all the time. So we were going at like 7 in the morning to try to skate it before it was crowded with like, you know, people walking around and before cops were like on the lookout for skaters. So I probably tried it like 2 weeks in a row, maybe 3 weeks in a row, or felt like it was in a row. Maybe it was over a couple weeks span, but I tried it multiple times in the morning, never even put one down, and we kept getting kicked out. Then we started going at night, and I don't know if it was the first time we went at night, but the one time I tried it at night, I did the switch heel. The switch heel that I did was third try that night.
Decided to show.
I like kicked 2 away and then landed it, and I was like, "Holy shit, I did it!" And then so that one just because of the fact that I had to keep going back for it. The switch front heel, the night I tried it, I made it pretty quick, but I did the bad one. And by the bad one, I mean the one where like I land and I land like kind of weird and my hat falls off and like I kind of got all crazy, like riding away from it, or at least I felt like I didn't like that one. So then, and I landed that pretty quick. I want to say maybe 10 tries or something, maybe if that. But I tried to do another one because I didn't like the way I did it. That took a while. That one took me like I got to the point where I was like, yo, even if I land on this, I don't know if I can ride away. Like I'm so fucking tired. You know what I mean? So the switch front heel, I guess, was less of a mission, and the switch heel was more of a mission. But like, I don't know. They were kind of equal in their own weird ways, bro. But just landing the switch heel third try that night makes it feel like it was easier, but the fact that I went back and tried it multiple times and getting kicked out and it was like more of a headache is why I think it was more difficult technically. Yeah. And then I had thoughts on the last days of Love, man. I was like, debate if I might have tried to switch back heel it if it wasn't so damn cold. Like I couldn't get myself to jump down the gap, but I really kind of wanted to try to switch back heel it too, but it was too cold those last few days of Love, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna take the 2 I already got and call it. I can't get myself to jump down this thing, and it was really crowded because it was the last days of Love, so the weekends were just. Or the amount of people that were there that weekend was just nuts. It was like hard to ride up to it. You had people skating the ledges, and it was just not for me. Switchback heel would have been really sick, though. It's not a make when your hat falls off yet. About your own camo prints? I can do a camo print. Camo cargos. I can do camo. I haven't watched that full New Balance Philly video yet. I've only seen what they posted on Instagram, and dude, yeah, Emu was on point, dude. I mean, he's always on point. Like the best. Hell yeah, thank you, D'Lo. Yeah, I mean, it's so weird. Like at the time, you know, I was trying those tricks and like it didn't feel. I guess maybe because I'm even from the area too, so it didn't necessarily feel like I was getting this like clip that was gonna be on this legendary spot. You know, I know it was Love Park and stuff, but it didn't feel like I just wanted to do it on like a big gap, and like it would have been sick to get a trick down Love, and like I don't know, it was weird. But now looking back on it, I'm like, damn, I'm so glad I tried those tricks and got those tricks down that gap, because that like was a huge part of my career without me really knowing it at the time, you know? But back then, when you're just like younger, skating all the time, like you're not like, you just want to do tricks at the spots. You don't even really, you're not thinking like that, you know? You're just locked in to getting clips. Literally just locked into getting clips. That's it. All that matters. What's up, Scott? Shout out Minneapolis. Ryan, what's up, man? You ever try to skate Wallenberg? No, I never skated Wallenberg. Taught you how to Smith grind like 9-10 years ago at Falls Park. Dude, funny thing is, we went to Falls Park today. That's where I skated today. I love to hear that, though. I'm glad you started skating again after finding my videos, man. Any news on Skater XL? I have not heard from the people at Skater XL or anything about that game. I haven't played that game in a really long time either. I used to play it a bunch, but I'm not sure, man. They're just a really small studio, and I feel like it just takes them a while to make any moves, if they make any moves at all. Like, it's kind of a bummer, because they do still have such a rad game. It's just like, not a camo print on the TA, like a full camo with a T. Yeah, no, like a full camo pant. Yeah, I have the option to do that. I just haven't done it yet, because I don't know like how many of you guys out there would really want to buy a camo pant. You know, I just don't know. Maybe a lot of you. Maybe I can always do the option where I have like a pre-order on my website. So I can make a pair of pants and have the pre-order for a camo pair, so that basically anyone who buys that, I then make that many pairs for you guys, so I'm not sitting on like inventory. I was thinking about doing that, because I've had a few people now ask about camo, so I know people want it, but I just wasn't sure off the rip if I should just make a bunch of camo pants. You know what I mean? The pre-order might be the way. You think they fly? Pre-orders are a fire idea. Dude, I did the pre-orders back in the day. I actually did go really well. Probably should do that more. It's kind of easier to do that way. They would, yeah, pants when they rip in the crotch is a huge bummer, dude. In your opinion, what's the best park in Jersey? They have a couple valid ones. I'd have to say that New Leonardo Park is really good. Seven Presidents, which is up in Long Branch, New Jersey. Really good park. I feel like there's a newer one. Cooper River's okay. It's a little small. Gets a little tight if more than like 5 people are there. But there is. Jersey has a lot of good parks now. I'm getting a little bit over the spot. Like I'm saying this with like, dude, I love that new skate parks are popping up. That's always a W. Like, I'm not mad at that. But I am getting a little bit over the like copy and paste of what's that company called that keeps making all the skate parks and like they're the same. What the hell is that company? Why can't I think of the name right now? Spawn Ranch. Nah, Jersey's getting a bunch of like Spawn Ranch parks, and it's just constantly like the same shit. It's like a new way to do prefab, you know? So it's like, I don't know, there's just like copy and pasted obstacles that are around, and you keep going to just the same park in a different area. I don't know. It's weird. But again, not mad. The more the skate parks, the merrier, obviously. But yeah. Orange TA with the camo would be valid. True. Little hunter vibe. I used, They dropped the ball with that new skate game. I haven't played it yet. It's not officially out yet, though, right? New skate game. Best advice for someone learning how to 360 flip: keep your head centered between your legs while also being a little more heavy over your back foot. So you should almost kind of be in a stance where it's like head. Actually, your head's more like in the center to over your back leg because you want a lot of pressure on the back, like on your tail. That way, when you pop, all that pressure kicks the board forward. One of the biggest things I see with people who are first learning how to 360 flip is if they even get close, they land on the nose. And it's because the board isn't getting pushed in front of them far enough. Madeira Park? Madeira Park is cool in its own way. That place is OG, but not for me, man. But yeah, I mean, dude, if somewhere has a skate park, it's a W. That's all. All right, center this puppy up. Good to go. Fire it up. All right. What do I do during harsh winters to stay sane and in shape for skating in Colorado? So Colorado might get a little worse than here. We don't really have any indoor parks either. Luckily, we do have Ambler, the Yard, which is like a print shop, skate shop, and they have a little indoor place there too, where we've skated a few times on the channel. So I'll skate there sometimes in the winter. Otherwise, like, dude, I just deal with the cold. Like our winters, we get maybe like the coldest of the cold that we'll get is like 15 degrees. You know, maybe I don't skate that day, but like, I mean, if it's not snow on the ground, I'm skating outside, bro. Like that's just, I'm getting out the car, skating, warming up as quick as possible, staying warm. When I'm done, back in the car, fucking going home. No chilling, no lurking. That's the way the winters go, dude. But I mean, with snow, I mean, there's not much you can really do about it, man. Shovel out a spot, wait for it to dry, freeze your ass off. It just fucking sucks. I feel you. But maybe this winter, I'm trying to get on like a more of a workout routine or something, bro. I gotta like, if I'm not skating like 4 times a week, I gotta be doing something. You know what I mean? The watery ice is the worst. Oh, dude, long johns in the winter, that's a no-brainer, dude. If it's below like 30, nah, if it's below like 40 degrees, I'm throwing the long johns on for sure. Sure, I just got a new pair last year for Christmas. Long johns. Oh, New Line, that's like what it's called, or that's like a Canadian kind of copy and paste skate park builder. Hot here till October now. It sucks, dude. Yeah, sometimes like I feel like I don't know if it was the last Halloween, but oh no, I think it was. Dude, it was like hot this last Halloween. Right? Was that Halloween where it was like hot, this last Halloween was hot, wasn't it? But remember like 2 years ago we were like freezing, and then this one was like sweating. Yeah. You don't got snow in Florida? Lucky man. Obviously, you don't get snow in Florida, but yo, speaking of Florida and weird shit up here, they found an alligator up here, man. They found an alligator like in Bristol, Pennsylvania, which is like right here. It's literally 10 minutes from my house. It was on the news and shit. I don't know if someone like captured it and let it go, or I don't understand, but yeah, they like a fisherman was fishing in Bristol. There's a fucking alligator. The hell's it doing up here? They said it was fine too. It was like healthy and chilling. So crazy. Pennsylvania gator. Definitely don't see that very often. Yeah, it was like chilling at like the dude was fishing. And I guess he like came across it and called like the people or whoever you call, like animal control or something. There was a freaking alligator just out in like. Well, yeah, in Florida, yeah, they're everywhere in Florida. I know that. I've seen them and shit in Florida, but like, dude, we don't have alligators up here, bro, at all. Like, never. They're not up here. So like, I don't know how that happened. Pretty wild. D'Lo has an alligator as a pet? No way. That's gnarly. Sport compressions work better than long johns. Dude, that's kind of what my homie was telling me. That's kind of, I think that might be what my the pair that I got though for Christmas is like compressions. They're Under Armour and they're nice. Doing a trick over a wild gator. You're asking for it, dude. Fuck this one up. What game's being played in the background? That's my wife. She's playing Dead by Daylight. Can you see that? Oh, it's over here, huh? Yeah, she plays Dead by Daylight. She loves that game. I used to ride one to the spots. That's some Florida shit, dude. Really? Dude, that's all my wife plays too. Every night. Like, she loves it, dude. Loves it. On that shit every night. She's such a nerd about it too, always telling me all the perks and the shit they're nerfing and new characters. And dude, she's locked into that game. It's pretty cool though. Do I fuck with Skater XL? Yeah, I used to play it all the time. I know she's playing in the background right now. That's what we were saying. Forgot. That's how it got brought up. Someone was asking what she was playing. Yeah, I used to play Skater XL all the time, but I just kind of, I don't know. Too locked into Call of Duty, man. That's all I play. Too much Warzone. Did everything. The perks, the killers. She's always on some shit with that game. Dude, she wants to stream actually. And I set her up. This webcam I'm using right now, I literally got for her setup. But like, you know how that goes. It's like, oh, I want to stream. Me, I'm like super nerdy with all that stuff. So I'm like, you want to stream? I set it all up for her. She got OBS. It's all ready to go. But she won't do it. Hasn't done it yet anyway. She streamed with me before. We played games and stuff a few times. Maybe only like twice we did that. but yeah. Just tuning in. What's up, Rudy? How you doing, man? What's your kill record on Warzone or Rebirth? Rebirth is 24, I think. I think 24. Actually, it might be 25. Because I feel like I got a 24 on Vondel back when Vondel was a map. And then when they brought back Resurgence, like recently, I think I got a 25 because it felt like it was more. I could be wrong though. Either 24 or 25. Apex, I used to love playing that game too. Got super into that for a little while, but ultimately fell back to Warzone. You're the top chatter in here, forgot? What the freak, dude? I didn't even, like, yeah, what? That's crazy. Thanks for the 5, bro. Appreciate you, man. Thought I'd stop by and chill for the night. Hell yeah. I read your name right? Hell yeah. I'm usually really bad at that. Last season was hectic. I feel like this season's hectic too. COD kind of goes in waves for me. And like, I feel like right now, man, I don't know if it's because, well, it's probably because I haven't been playing as often. I usually play every single night, and I definitely have not been playing every single night. And now when I hop on, like, I'm losing fights I shouldn't lose. I'm like, you know, feel like I'm a little slacking on the sweatiness. Got to get back to it, man. Got plus 30 on every small map but Vondel. It might be, damn, that's beast. 42. Dude, that would be sick. You know what map I really liked, and I always want them to bring back, but they always take it away for some reason? I really liked Fortune's Keep, man. I feel like I got most of my high kill games on Fortune's Keep. Like multiple 20s on Fortune's Keep. I don't know, I like that map, and like they always flirt with it for a little bit, and like give it to us for a little bit, and then take it away. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't think I have ever skated. I've met Maldonado, but I don't think I ever skated with Maldonado. Fortunes was your first 30? Yeah, dude, like I don't know what it is about that map, but I like it. I feel like the way it flows and like where people fight at, like it's just easier to get more kills on that map. And I know nobody really likes Ashika Island, but I kind of fucked with Ashika Island, but only for solos. Like if none of the homies were on, I'd play solos Ashika and like would have a blast. Where am I hiding Shane? Dude, Shane will be back this Friday, man. We filmed a video today. So this Friday's video, we got Shane back with me. But he was doing his thing. He was on like climbing trips and yeah, he was just out doing his thing. I was busy doing some Santa Cruz stuff for a couple weeks, and then yeah, we just like couldn't figure out the schedule, man. And then now he's back. So we got this video coming out Friday. And then I'm actually going to Jersey next week on like vacation with my family. But there's a new park out in Atlantic City, and I'm kind of seeing if he'll meet me out there for the day, and maybe we can get a video going out there at this new park in Jersey, but we'll see. I want to make shirts. I don't like big ass graphics. I'm an adult. I want to make shirts. I don't like big ass graphics. I'm an adult. Then make shirts that aren't a big ass graphic. If you want to make the shirts, dog, you are in full control to make whatever shirt you want. That's the best thing about it. But I'm the same way. I don't mind the back print, like if it's like a big back print, but like the front of the shirt, I don't like having like a huge like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of feel you on that. Maybe like the side hit, something like that, but hey, peace out, Carlos. Thank you for chilling, man. I appreciate you, bro. Mikey, I kind of feel you. I feel like the cheating problem in Call of Duty is just completely out of control, bro. It's ridiculous. It's actually crazy. I don't understand, like, how this company allows it to happen, bro. Like, how? All the money in the world, just get a good anti-cheat, man. It's not hard. Hey, thank you, Slicers. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate the kind words. Let's see here. Locked. Oh, shit. What did I do? Oh, I didn't do anything. Nice. Oh, yeah. Thought I fucked it up. BO7 is supposed to have secure boot like Valorant, which scans your PC when it booted up for cheats. Love that. Give us that. That sounds awesome. My favorite ledge trick, probably nollie crooks or backtails. I live in Pennsylvania, yeah. Live in PA. I'm gonna grab some water though, guys. I'll be right back. Grab some water. Oh, that's a weird spot for water. My bad. Hey, peace out, Validus. Thank you for chilling, man. I appreciate you. Thing all good. I walked away. Usually, anytime I walk away when I let one of these go, it fucks up for some reason. Shit's annoying. Who do I think gets Sodi this year? I don't know, man. I haven't really been paying attention to it or trying to figure that out yet. Not sure. That is a cup, Chris. But you know why it's not my Epic water filter? Because I'm in the house and under my sink in my kitchen, it is filtered by Epic water filters. So this is water filtered by Epic water filters. I actually just hit them up the other day because my filter that I had originally hooked up under my sink for my water line I need a new one. So I was like, yo, man, I need new filters for under my sink. And they're like, yo, we got you. They sent me out 2 more filters for under my sink. So I'm chilling for a while now. Shout out Epic Water Filters. They make good shit. They really do. Swear to God. Swear to God. No, me and dead ass. Filtered water, man. which is good because our water on our fridge is broken. No, I just got one. Thank you though. But they were no, I don't think they actually care. But someone was being funny and said like that I'm drinking out of a cup and I'm not drinking out of an Epic water filter. And then I told him that it actually is filtered by Epic water filters.
Oh yeah.
Because it is. Pretty funny. Got him. Yeah, dog should go out for sure. Huge problem with Boozner's Pro model. They fall apart. Really? In a matter of days? Did that happen for multiple pairs? Because if it only happened to one pair, that sounds like a defect almost. Because it's too many people skate that shoe for that to actually happen every time. That'd be insane. That's like a really popular shoe. That's wild. The man bun beard guy. You made killer what? Did you oh, I guess you win that game then, right? That's crazy that it happened to two pairs. How many days are we talking? Like instantly or what? All right, this might be my last pair for the night, if I got to be honest with you guys. This is a lot of pants this time, so I'm going to spread them out over a few nights and not try and just get them all done in one session because I will lose my mind. But I got to be close to done the black pairs. I feel like maybe not actually. 4 days of skating them and they're toasted is wild. What's up, bud? I'm streaming. It's chats because it's on a tiny screen. That's the camera. And then the chats are up. He's like, "What are you doing?" But he's only I feel like you've only ever seen me stream at my actual computer, bud. That's why it looks different. Right? You think I just got all these lights and stuff set up for like for random reasons or what?
Yeah, you had them like last time.
Well, I was gonna stream last night too, but it got too late. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do a couple pairs of pants and go to bed. Andrew Cruz, what's up, man? Am I working on a skate shoe sponsor? How do you see the industry look like? Honestly, I'm not really thinking like skate shoe sponsor wise. That's not really what I'm like going for necessarily. I'm kind of just skating and reviewing shoes because that seems to be making the most sense for right now. I feel like trying to get a skate shoe sponsor, I would just like lose my mind. So right now I'm skating stuff that I want to skate, making a little bit of money off the reviews of the videos and stuff like that. And if any companies hit me up to send me shoes, I'm down. That's pretty much where I'm at. I haven't even hit anyone up for shoes really. I did tell this Strike Movement brand that like I actually like the shoes, so if they were down to send more, I'd probably skate them, and they might send me more pairs. So, but other than that, I'm kind of just buying shoes that I want to skate to review them. And if any companies out there want to send me shoes to review, I'm open to that too, like the Warsaw's and stuff like that. So, or these Strike Movement ones. But yeah, I'm not really like trying to do that. I'm enjoying what I'm doing with skating and all my YouTube channel and stuff. So that's kind of where my focus is right now. I bought 2 pairs of pants in your last run. I got a medium and a large. The large is a bit too wide. If you haven't worn them at all, then you can return them still. And once I receive them and like check them out, make sure that they're like, as long as they're resellable, then you can return them. Yeah. Shoot me an email, dude, with your order number and stuff like that. And then if you want to send them back, you're welcome to send them back. And when I get them, I'll inspect them. And if they're all good, I'll give your money back for sure. No problem. I've done that for multiple people. Like if you order the pants, you get the wrong size, just let me know. You know, just if they're too big for you, just don't wear them, and then you can always send them back to me, and I'll whatever. But just know that if that does happen, and you're like, oh, the larges are too big, I need a medium. The way they've been selling out, I might not have mediums, so you might have to wait till I get mediums. You know what I mean? In that sort of scenario, so. Yeah, for sure. Like I'm trying to, I want people to get pants that they can wear. You know what I mean? But like if I get them and I'm like, yo, there's like dirt on them or they look like they're worn, like not that I want to do this, but obviously I'll be like, yo, I can't really like if I can't resell them, then like that's that. Did I cut my hair? I did cut my hair, yeah, a few times. I usually cut it in the summer. And then I let it kind of grow out for as long as it gets through the winter. I haven't had like long hair in a while. Is it still raining outside? It is gross out there, dude. Is what? If you were sending shoes, would you skate them? Yeah, that'd be kind of funny. That'd be sick. I had some dude comment, I don't know who it was, but I had someone comment on my videos like, you should try Last Resorts or something like that. And I was like, oh yeah, could be down for that. And they said that, like, can I send you them and would you skate them? I was like, yeah. I have a P.O. box, so if you guys ever want to, I'll put it in chat right now, because if you guys ever want to send me anything, or like, you guys have your own little business, you want me to check something out or whatever, like, send it to my P.O. box right here. Tablets overheating indoors. Dude, it's a struggle right now with the overheating. My phone overheated twice today. Trying to film a video, overheated twice. You guys see that? I don't know, a lot of people didn't see it, but if you guys saw that Taco Bell video that I did, like the Uber Eats and Taco Bell video, when I was trying to film that, my phone overheated like 4 times, and I had to keep going back. I left my car on and would go back and put it in the AC, and then go back to trying tricks, and then go back and put my phone in the AC. It was insane. But I needed to get that done like that day, or that was not happening. So I didn't really have a choice to go back a different day, and it was so hot that. Have I thought about skating the P448s? The P448s, I appreciate them sending me those shoes. That was dope, and I've actually worn them. I've actually worn them a bunch. I was wearing them yesterday, actually. But as a skate shoe, I don't want to skate those. I got to be honest. The sole's like too thick on them, and a normal sole just kind of goes down. The sole on those is like angled. It's hard to explain, dude. I don't know if I have a pair somewhere that you can see, but it's like a thicker sole, and it's weird. So I don't want to skate those shoes. I'm very particular. most of the time. Nice. Crazy TJ got a S shoe? Nah, he deserves a shoe, man. He's been killing it for years, dude. Lots of video parts. Like, yeah. I'm stoked he got a shoe. Size were these ones? Large. Large. Yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying, Ryan. It's that one is a little strange, to be honest, because yeah, the whole time I was at S, it was always, oh, we're not doing pro shoes, you know, like they're too expensive to make new soles and new molds for shoes and stuff like that, so we're not doing them or whatever. And then yeah, and then like they never even really mentioned to me that that TJ was getting a shoe when it was clearly already in the works while I was still there. And then all that shit went down in January. They didn't re-sign me, and then then I start seeing posted stuff about like a shoe coming soon or whatever. And I was like, it kind of sucks, you know. I was there for like a lot of years, but like, whatever. Good for him to get a shoe. At least they're doing it for somebody now. You know what I mean? But yeah, super weird. Oh, well now I have to do one more pair because I already did. But all the black pairs are not here anymore. I hope Wade gets one. I hope so. I would fucking love that if Wade gets a shoe. But yeah, it is a little weird for sure. The whole scenario was fucking whack. That's why like I don't know. I'll be right back. I gotta get other pants. But yeah, like it's funny too, because like I know it's not like Kelly's decision or anything, but it's even funny. Like I talked to him the other day because I'm going to Cali in October, and I'm going to Cali in October, and I was like, "Yo, you gonna be around in October? Like I'm coming out there. Like it'd be cool to skate or whatever." He's like, "Yeah, I'll be around." And then we get to chat, and he's like, "Oh, how are the shoe like reviews going or whatever for your channel?" I was like, "Oh," they told him it's all good, and then he's like, starts telling me about some shoe like they have coming out soon. It wasn't the TJ shoe, but it was like I think it was like an Etnies shoe or something. It was like an Etnies shoe. He's like, "Oh, we got this shoe coming out." And like they were thinking about like sending it to some people to do stuff on, and like I brought you up, and I'm just like, I appreciate you, dog, like trying to hook me up. I was like, but I'm just gonna let you know, like that's just weird. Like I'm not. I was like, you gotta find this a little bit weird that I was already doing what I'm doing for you guys when I rode for S, and then you say that you didn't see the value in it, so you let me go, and now you want to send me shoes to review to promote and give more money to the brand that let me go. Like this is just backwards as fuck. Like I'm not gonna do that. Like, and that might sound like I'm holding a grudge or something, but like at the same time, like what, dog? Like I was there. Like he's like, no, I totally get it, dude. I totally get it. Like I just want to give you like if I can ever give you opportunities, like I'm gonna throw them your way. And I'm like, I appreciate that, but like if it has to do with more money getting funneled towards the Nidecker pockets, like you can save those opportunities, dog. Like I ain't doing it. Like those people came in and said and kicked me out So you want me to put money in their pockets? Like, I'm good, bro. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna happen. So I thought that was interesting. Thought that was funny. Yeah, it was pretty wild. Pretty wild. Uh, it would be like, let's kind of move on to S now. It would be like, let's kind of move on S now. I'm Tom Asta. I don't know what that means. Or S, Etnies, America. Yeah, like Etnies, Umbrella, or I can't even talk. America, Etnies, and S are all under the Nidecker Group, which is the company that bought Soltec. And the second they bought Soltec, they paid me out of my contract, and then they didn't re-sign me, which is fine. But to ask for me to then promote the shoes on my YouTube channel, I was like, that's not, nah. There's other things I would want to do. I don't know. Kind of interesting. What's up, Ben? Can you work on Evan? I don't know what you work on. What price? I don't know what you're talking about. The price of what? Yeah, they want exactly. They want the publicity and like don't want to. Yeah, it's just silly. I'm like, no, man, that's not how this works. And like he's like, oh, Dan Corrigan has like a code that he uses to promote Etnies, and like his code kills it. I'm like, yeah, but he's been running Etnies forever. Like that's like I had a code when I skated for S. You know what I mean? Like I still have that code. It's still up to this day. But like, or I think it is. It might not be. But it's different when you're down for the shoes and you're skating them all the time. To like, I don't know. It just it kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and I know that's not on Kelly, but like he's just trying to hook me up a little bit with something, but it's a weird one. I'm like, I'm good, dude. I'm basically like, I'm like, Kelly, I'm hitting you up because like I want to skate with you when I'm in California. Like I don't want to be a part and represent that brand at all. Like the Nideckers, like I don't know, bro. That whole scenario was weird, so I'm good. Yeah, they got contracts exactly, so like that's different. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that was my biggest point, Love Boost. Like I was already doing that and it would have been a no-brainer. Obviously, yeah, I'll promote any new shoes that are coming out. Sure, but like not after all the shit that like just weird. Just weirdness. Asics look fire, honestly. I know, I want to skate more pairs of Asics. I do. I like those shoes a lot. Yeah, weird tactics for sure. Weird tactics for sure. Pair of mediums here. Andrew Cannon collab coming soon. Maybe, dude, that'd be sick. Still talk to Cannon a bunch, man. Just talked to him the other day for a while. Need some less baggy pants? I can do that, honestly. Like a more traditional cargo pant that's not as baggy as these. I have access to those as well. I just do these because they're specific to what I ride. Am I gonna meet up with Cannon at Woodward? I don't think so. Is he going to Woodward East or West? I mean, I wouldn't change the pants. These pants would still be there. I would just have a different pair of pants. He's going to East? When? I'll have to hit him up. Because I'm down. Definitely down. I feel like I fucked up the sizing on these or something. There's more larges. There should be more mediums than... Oh, maybe they're all over here still. There should be more mediums than there are larges, bro. And right now I'm looking like larges are taking over. Paying those YouTubers is cheaper than a pro. Is there rational? Yeah, probably. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Probably. When are the Shane Pro Model type pants coming out? That's a good call. Actually, that'd be really funny. I'm trying to throat, dude. Dry. Too much yapping. I'm trying to figure out more products to give him, like signature products for Shane, you know? I want to make him a bucket hat, but he's like, no one's going to buy a bucket hat. I'm like, but you wear a bucket hat, Shane. Like, you should sell a bucket hat, you know? Tank top, too. I was like, dude, you should definitely have a tank top. He's like, nobody's going to buy this shit. I'm like, but you wear this shit. You buy this shit. Why wouldn't people who like you buy this shit? But now I feel like we're already past, like, we're getting into, like, the fall. So I don't know if bucket hats and tank tops would be a good move right now. But should have done that shit, man. I was going this week. So I leave on Saturday probably. So I won't be around, I don't think. I don't know what day he gets there. So I won't be around. I leave on Saturday. Shane's like a year older than me, but we're pretty close in age. He's like I think he's a year older than me. This is gonna be the last pair of the night because I would have to crack into this new roll. It's getting a little late. You know what I'm saying? Is this even gonna fit? Let me cutting it close, dude. Let's see. Shane's prehistoric age. Oh shit. Shane, are you watching right now? Dude, sometimes he lurks. Sometimes he lurks. See if we can get him to say something if he's here. Actually, he might be sleeping, though. It's a little late for Shane. He's an old man. He's an old man. He'd be in bed by now, for sure. Pro model chalk bag? Dude. He freaking put his chalk bag in my check-on bag when we flew to Cali, and there's just chalk everywhere. I'm like, bro, bring your own fucking check-on bag, bro. What the fuck? I'm just kidding. I didn't really care, but I thought it was funny. A fold-up beanie for Shane? So, no, the flaps, you know what I mean? The beanie with the ear flaps? Shane. That's a Shane move right there. That's for sure a Shane move. Make a video climbing with Shane. Dude, if he's watching right now, you're making him so happy by saying this shit. You know how many times, like how much he wants me to go climb with him and I just don't do it? I think it could be a good video, but holy crap. I've never went climbing before. Dude, that's actually Shane? Is that actually you, Shane? He is watching. I knew it, dude. I knew it. Shane Colville 5? Why 5, dude? That's like... It's the most, like, auto YouTube name ever. Shane, should we go climbing? I don't know about that. That's you're making. That's the only reason he's chatting right now. He's stoked you guys are. I think my name was already taken, probably. Shane, what's your next signature product? The beanie with the flaps? We're going into the colder months, dude. What do we got? Got to brainstorm ideas. Tank top for the winter. It's just a sweater with no sleeves on it. That'd be insane. Yeah, the beanie for sure is a move. We can do a beanie. Dial up some sort of climbing hoodie. Yeah, we can get like another hoodie with some art on it or something. Some climbing shit. Listen to Deftones? I don't think I really listen to Deftones. Me and Shane went to different schools, though. We were in different districts. So we didn't go to school together. Shane climbing the love logo. What the fuck? Embroidered tees? That could be a good idea. I did the... What did I do? Just the printed hoodies and stuff and the printed tees. I didn't do embroidered tees, though. Got the hats coming, though. The hats should be here any day. Shane holding the gator. Oh my god. Shane hates Crocs, dude. That'd be hilarious. Shane does not mess with Crocs at all. Which is weird because, like, I feel like once you get to our age, you slowly start messing with Crocs. You know? But I think I'd be the same. I don't own a pair of Crocs. I kind of own a pair of Crocs, but they're like slides. They're not your standard Crocs. You wouldn't know they were Crocs, is basically what I'm saying. But my whole family has Crocs, dude. Now I'm like in a Croc family. It's not good. It's not good. But for kids, they're literally the best. So I can't really hate too much. Crocs are house shoes. That's what I mean. You need something comfy to just to throw on, dude. You know? So I do have a pair of slides that are Crocs. But honestly, I don't really wear them too much, though. Like, I wear them to, like, the beach and the pool. You know? I don't really wear them that much around the house, actually. What size were these again? I keep forgetting. Mediums. Nice. We're on the medium train. All right. Nice, guys. All right, well, maybe I will put these things for sale on Friday, no matter what. If I'm done them all or not done them all. And then, yeah. And then they'll be for sale Friday. And then, like, whatever I don't have done, I'll just embroider as the orders come in. You know what I'm saying? crocodile doing a blunt to fakie on a Wawa roof. Dude, I don't want to like. There was another Wawa in today's video that we filmed, or another Wawa shout out in the video we filmed today, and it's just funny how natural these little Wawa shout outs get. Phone kept overheating, so we freaking. Shane had a cold Wawa iced tea that we were just using to cool off my phone. I hate seeing adult men in Crocs out in public. Andrew Cannon loves Crocs. Yeah, the Wawa iced tea did save the day. Seriously. Came in clutch. Came in clutch. All right, well, I think I'm going to call it a night and get some rest. How many pants did we do? Can you guys even see, like, how many are over there? There's a lot over there now. It's got to be, like, Jamie Thomas loves Crocs, too. It's fucking funny. Oh, you can't even really see them over there, huh? They're over there, though. Did almost all the black pairs. We got a couple left. He drank 3 Monsters and the iced tea. He drank 3 Monsters and the iced tea. Don't sell him short. Shane will devour some Monsters. Shane used to drink gallons of milk, dude. He'd be out skating with a gallon of milk. This dude. I'm actually not kidding. Oh shit. It's actually not a joke. Been chilling on the Monster for diet iced tea. But does diet iced tea give you the spark though? Failed the milk challenge a few times. Cause I feel like I thought you drank Monster for like the like as a coffee, like for the energy in the mornings and shit. So do you drink any Monsters at all anymore, or just one? I hate the Wawa bottled green tea. Really? I haven't had it in years, I'll be honest, but I used to like it. I used to like Wawa green tea. But I like the regular iced tea better. We need Wawa to sponsor the channel, dude. Or we need something to sponsor the channel, bro. We need something to come in and be like, yo, we'll throw you some money for some videos, for some sponsor videos. I'll be like, yo, let's do it. On the session brought to you by Wawa. How sick would that be? On the session fueled by Wawa. This is the dream, dude. That is the dream. All right, I'm out of here, though. I'm going to go to bed. Call it a night. I think they use Splendor or some shit or sweetener. It has an artificial. Yeah, I know what you're saying about the green tea. I do. It's not my favorite green tea, but I used to fuck with it. Because they used to sell Wawa iced teas at my school back in the day. I used to always drink them at school. All right, peace out, guys. We got a video dropping this Friday. Shane's obviously back in that one because we filmed it today. So I'll be editing that all day tomorrow probably. And then hopefully, I'm not 100% sure that the pants will be up by Friday, but maybe they will, maybe they won't. Actually, they probably shouldn't go up by Friday because I got to do some like photos and promotion a little bit and stuff like that. So maybe they won't go up Friday, but we will have a video Friday for you guys. Appreciate you always watching the videos, liking everything, just being down for the fucking channel. It really does help out a lot right now. That's for damn sure. So thank you guys. Appreciate it. And thanks for kicking it with me tonight. And I'm out. Peace, guys. I love you. All right. Later.